Hello and welcome back everyone. So today I thought I would show you my EDC first aid kit. I was recently reading a thread on EDC forums about their EDC first aid kits and what people carry. And I've gone through a few different sorts of iterations. I've carried my full-on trauma kit for a while, and then I downsized, and then I downsized again. So this one kind of came out of my winter carry. I was looking for something which I could fit in the front pocket of my winter coat. It's a Fjallreven Greenland coat. It's a canvas sort of jacket, kind of a smock as you would call it in England, or a field jacket, right? The ones which has the front pockets on them. So this is 3 by 5 inches, right? And it's probably like an inch or two wide at the widest parts here. And the items in here are my choices, and some of you might disagree with some of them, but for the size and weight and capability which I get here, this is pretty good. So it is a Right in the Rain pouch, C935B, and it's made by Tactical Tailor in America. It is made of a water-resistant sort of fabric. It has a zipper all around and 2 compartments there. So I will take out the contents and then be back with you. So here are the contents exposed. On one side I carry a rat's tourniquet and a pair of thick gloves. On the other side I carry a Israeli field dressing. You can buy these off of eBay. It's Israeli First Aid who usually sells them. You can buy them direct from them as well. They're inexpensive and they're very small. This is a regular field dressing with a non-elastic gauze binding attached to it. It's not the most practical, it's not the best, but it's very small, right? So here it's size constraint. It gives me a good pad to use. You might opt for just flat back gauze as well, but I think the pad kind of gives it more utility than just the gauze. As for the tourniquet, another option which would give you more range is using a SWAT T tourniquet, the elastic rubber band one, and then you can combine it with a dressing like this to have a elastic pressure dressing. But the problem there is I can't really use them one-handed very well. This is much easier to use one-handed. So to apply it to yourself, this is a better option in my opinion. Of course, it is not really healthy for your limbs to be tied off by a small rubber band like that, but it's better than bleeding to death. So moving on, I have this first aid medicine pouch in a 1 liter Ziploc bag. Okay, this Ziploc bag can of course be used as a chest seal. There is no tape in here. Of course, these wrappings can also be used as a sort of chest seal. You would have to either A, tape it, or B, hold it in place, or C, use the dressing, the gauze in this dressing, to wrap it around the chest area to keep it in place. So I will expose the contents of this bag and then we will have a look at it. Okay, so here are the contents of the first aid sort of boo-boo kit medicine bag. I have 2. I used to have 3, had to use 1. Chlorhexidine wipes to clean wounds, to clean insect bites, for example ticks. After you remove the tick, clean it to prevent infection. Also animal bites and scratches from things you don't want to be scratched by is nice to clean with something like this. I prefer it over alcohol because this does not sting when you use it, and it's more effective in my opinion. And in, from the research which I've done on different sorts of things you can use to, kill off bacteria in a wound. Paracetamol, antihistamine, Imodium, so allergies, general pains, Imodium, diarrhea, 1 rectal paracetamol, I have children, 1 aspirin, can be heart attacks, general blood thinner, general painkiller. Water purification tablets, just a few, just in case. These are chlorine based, so don't need to worry about allergies as you might need with some other ones. These are pretty safe. Of course, some people might react to chlorine as well, but hey. Plasters, if you have elastic cloth plasters, which I've cut myself from the bigger strips, these are quite good. A couple of animal ones for the kids. Compeed, big and small blister plaster. So, that is my, pull this one in here as well. That is my EDC first aid kit / trauma kit, which can be carried all year round. If you wear cargo pants, you can of course just put it in a cargo pocket as well. One thing I might add is of course tape. I usually carry tape in my EDC kit, and also depending on the situation, I don't expect to be in the middle of a mass stabbing or an active combat scenario, using one of these plastic bags, gloves, and manually venting the chest wound would of course work as well. You lift as they exhale, close for inhale to release pressure in the chest cavity to prevent tension pneumothorax and all that sort of stuff. But that you can read up on yourself. This is my kit. I carry it every day, everywhere I go, to the store, just outside, just walking around. If I leave the house, I have this with me. So yeah, that's my minimum personal EDC first aid kit that I always carry. So yeah, if you have any ideas for something else I can add, you know, boo-boo wise or otherwise, feel free to leave a comment down below and tell me what you think. Thanks for watching and have a good one. Bye.